Welcome back to a very special holiday episode of Working on a Title, which is episode 37. I'm Carson Custer.
And I am Jingle Bell Michael.
Hi, Jingle Bell Michael. It's going to be a very special holiday season.
I don't have any fucking Christmas stuff.
I don't have any Christmas things either. I don't decorate like my room for Christmas because I know some people do that where they'll put a little tree and they'll put this and that in their room to make it look all like festive. And I'm just like, my room, I don't have the fucking space
Yeah,
to just like willy nilly decorate. So I don't.
it's dude. Last year it was. I'm I'm a comedian. I'm so funny.
Uh huh.
But last year, so all my friends are super into that. All my other friends are super into like decorating their shit. I'm not a holiday person. I don't really care. But to appease them, when we went to Target, I bought the smallest, dinkiest fucking tree I could find for like $3, and it's just like little like half-foot tall like pine tree with like a little balsa wood base, and I just fucking plopped that down. I was like, perfect.
I think I remember that because I think that's like around the same time you got the "Welcome to our Winter Wonderland" sign.
Yeah, I did that just to annoy our roommate Enrique. Um,
That was so funny. I love that sign.
it was, I did also love that sign.
It was very good.
The it's just such comedic value of him bringing girls home, and it's just welcome
Welcome
to
to
our
our Winter
winter wedding.
Wonderland. Yeah, that sign like that because that's what I thought. I was like, man, that's just like embarrassing for anyone who cares, and he would probably
And he would
care.
care, yeah.
So,
In hindsight 2020, but in hindsight, I should have been super gay to him. Like
yeah,
like that would have been really funny if
that would have
he's
been
like
fun.
he's with his like, not saying gay is bad, but he's probably very homophobic by his trout holding baseball country bumpkin ways. Um but uh like him having a girl in his bed and me coming back and like just going, "Hi, Eric. Last night was great."
Yeah, well, it's like it's not so much as like yeah, it's not like you're saying gay is a bad thing, but it's like for someone who is clearly straight and they like are with a girl, they're trying to like hook up, and you're just like, hey, it's like you're ruining it.
Oh, it's so fucking funny.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
He would probably kill me though.
Nah, I don't think you. I mean, he like barely talked to you, like at all ever.
I only talked to him about, so I bought a fridge for the room, and you paid your end,
Yeah.
uh, and Eric was supposed to pay his end, and Shodai was supposed to pay his end, but I don't think Shodai understood. Um, he was just like, "Ooh, fridge," and then
Put stuff in
uh
the fridge.
put stuff in fridge. Let's leave this fucking salad in there for like 8 weeks. Son of a bitch. He's just Japanese. He'll never know what I'm talking about. But um, I was like, "Hey, you put anything in the fridge?" He was like, "Nah." I was like, "Oh, you don't need to pay me then," because I was like annoying about it for like 6 months, and he never put shit in there. And I was like, "Oh,
Cool.
guess cool." It's like, I mean,
Never mind.
I
Yeah.
guess we're fine.
All good now, man. Yeah, those were the days, man. That feels like so long ago for me. I don't know why, but just like being in that quad just is like such a. I think my mind wants to distance it as much as it can because I just hated living with in the same room as three people all the time.
Yeah, it
It's like I
was
don't care even if it was like good friends living in the same room with like three people constantly. It's just like exhausting. So, but now, I mean, now it's like now I'm at home, and now it's like I fucking dude, I'm tired of living with my parents. I'm so fucking done with it. It
what's your mom's name?
sucks.
Karen?
No, it's
Kate?
Debbie.
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 Sorry, but sucks.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. I'm just like tired of. I just want to have my own place
Mhm, mhm.
because it's just because man,
Now you're gonna be there for the next like 6 months.
yeah, and I'm gonna be here for a very long time.
How much is rent out there in buttfuck nowhere?
Like if I want to get in a place, I imagine it's not too expensive because no one wants to live here, so they're trying to get literally anyone.
You could probably get like a nice 1 bedroom for like dirt cheap.
But the thing is, though, is I don't have the money.
Now you have a job.
Yeah, but I get paid monthly.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
That does suck. It's terrible. But I mean, hey, I get paid regardless, so and like paychecks will be fat. So
What? How much is it? $11 an hour?
yeah.
That's a thick paycheck. If you're working 20 hours a week,
Yeah,
that's
that's the
like
plan.
$600, $700,
Yeah, 600. I did the math. It's like
which is
around
pretty
there.
dummy
Which like
thick.
that's like yeah, those are some that's a thick paycheck.
Yeah, because I
That
make about
paycheck got those
500
anime
ish.
thighs.
I make about 500 a month, which isn't bad, but it isn't great.
Not bad.
But
I mean,
yeah,
that's better than nothing because I've been making nothing for a very long time. So I mean,
yeah, it's weird having like a new source of disposable income. But for me, I've always had that because I got out of high school, um, and I was straight into a job that paid
mhm.
really, really well. I was making 14, like 20 an hour. I was working
Oh,
40-hour weeks, so it was good. It was a real nice dig.
wow, yeah,
I mean, it sucked. It was the worst job I've ever had, but it was nice.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
but like going from that to making little to no money in college is kind of suck.
yeah. I mean, like, even I mean, I've never had that kind of income just because all the jobs around here suck ass for anyone who just like wants to get one. It's like there's just nothing and it's all food and if you want it's like it's food and I did food related and I was like okay I don't want to do something with food then I did something and that was not food and then I was like this also sucks I'm not getting paid anything
Yeah,
and
you have
then
as a college kid, you have like two options, and that's food service or retail.
it sucks I hate it that's why I'm so happy to be doing what I'm doing now because like it's pertaining to what I'm doing so it's actually relevant and I can
Yeah,
use these skills later on.
yeah. I would have applied, but I already have a really nice job, um, working for someone that I have no relation to. I have no idea who they are, but
I have no idea who this person is.
but yeah, it's a really nice job for me. And I get paid enough. Uh,
Yeah.
so for the work I do, I get paid pretty well.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah,
That's how I mean, this job. I mean, like even the first like 2 weeks because we started it finals week, and then I worked
oof.
another week after that into break, and it. I mean, I kind of make my own hours. I've so far like I've made my own hours. I got on when I wanted to get on and do some like work, and the work is just learning something else. So I've just been watching tutorials and setting stuff up, and it's like I don't know, it's not hard at all. It's just kind of, you know, if you
Yeah,
fail, it's okay. It's just like keep working at it. So basically, the longer I'm stuck on something, the more I get paid. So
yeah. I don't think I would be good in that job because the work that I've done in class has not been anywhere near probably what they're looking to get out of the student workers in terms of just like actually doing any work. Um,
I'm not saying I was perfect since it was like finals week and then the week after I was
oh,
kind of
like I don't
burnt
know why they
out.
would start finals week. That's like you got to expect nothing out of finals week.
There was a 4 hour period. So I'd get on with the two other workers and we do this once a week. We get on, or not like over break, we won't do this, but when the job starts back up, this is what our plan is. We have a day once a week where we'll meet for like a certain amount of time on Zoom and we'll just work on stuff and we can just sit in a call. Um, and there was a time, so last week when I was doing this, I um I did work for maybe an hour. I
Mhm.
fixed something that I had broken pre like the past like day, and I've been trying to fix it like for the past few days. I fixed it, and then for the next 3 hours, I was playing Crunker on on Google Chrome for 3 hours.
What the fuck is Crunker?
It's that FPS game,
Oh
that IO
shit,
game.
yeah.
I was
That I
playing
introduced
that.
you to. That shit's great.
Yeah, it's great. I've been playing it with my friends. They were looking for an IO game. I was like, well, me and Michael found this game called Crunker, and we started playing it. And my one friend is too good at it.
It's
He,
like the learning curve is like it's really shallow, but then like right at the end, it just like fucking spikes.
yeah,
It's that movement and shooting. It's Quake.
yeah,
It's
it's very
Quake.
fast. Yeah, it's quick.
But like it starts off as CS:GO
Hmm.
and then goes straight to Quake in like 0 seconds.
Once you learn how to do the like fast bunny hop shit, like
Just crouching, like jumping and
yeah, you
crouching.
jump and crouch, and then once you hit the ground crouching, you let go of the crouch and jump, and then you just keep doing that. Because I recently started doing that. You can
You
gain
just
like
fucking fly. You
so much
literally
fucking
fly.
speed. Yeah, I mean, it's not. It's just something like before we were getting on, you were like, "Oh, give me a few minutes," and I was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna play Crunker," because I was playing something else, but I was like, I need something quick because I know Mike will be ready any second. So I booted up Crunker on my browser.
Yeah, it's just a very fast, like non-commitment game.
Yeah,
Unlike some Call of Duties or Battlefields or whatever.
Call of Duty and Battlefield can eat my ass.
I don't think they'd
Titanfall
want
2 is
that.
where it's at.
Titanfall 2 is fantastic. I need to play that again.
I started playing Apex with my friends because they were like, "Oh, it's by the same people who made Titanfall, and like the movements similar." So
Yeah, I
I
heard the
played it.
gunplay and the movement are pretty close.
It's pretty fun. It's really good. Um, I haven't played a battle royale in forever, so playing that was.
I'm never going back.
I thought that's what I thought, and then I played Apex, and I was like, "Huh, this is fun."
I would like to go back to PUBG, because the player count is still fucking mega,
My
like
friends, yeah,
surprisingly large.
I have friends who are into PUBG, and they've been trying to get me to buy it for so long, and then just recently they were like, "Carson, you know what? Don't, don't get PUBG. This shit sucks." So I'm not gonna get it because I was thinking about it whenever you know, it all depends, money and shit. When I started making money, I was like, okay, maybe I'll buy it. But I just ended up saying, no, I don't think I will. So
Yeah, it's like not. It's the fourth highest. What's it called? Played game. Still,
it's the fourth highest good game.
uh, fourth highest concurrent player count. Still.
Mm. Wait, I know it. Wait, Michael,
Oh
Michael,
shit, we have something to talk about.
Michael,
Yo,
Michael.
yep.
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk. Oh,
In the year 2077,
I'm so
everything can be
sad.
fucked.
I'm so sad, dude.
Dude, I love it.
Cyberpunk.
I love it. I am eating it up. It is so funny to see a company drop the ball so fucking hard. They dropped the ball on Cyberpunk so hard.
Imagine hyping up a game for like 7 years. 7 years. And then it turning out to be a buggy piece of garbo.
So here's the thing, okay?
It's not garbage, okay?
Okay.
It's from what I've heard, people who like the game a lot. But there is a multitude of problems. From slidey cars to the game just fucking breaking. And if you have a save file over 8 MB, you can't load it. Like, the
Your
game
file gets
crashes.
corrupt, and then they just go, "Fuck you! You can't play Cyberpunk anymore." But what I was gonna say was, so from what I can tell, people who have bought it on PC are not having I mean, there are bugs, and it's not like the most smooth experience yet. But people, for the most part, are enjoying the game. Like the story's fun, people like it. Uh, they people are enjoying it, and the music apparently is good. Night City is apparently a really cool city to be in. Like it's a great open world, just because the setting's really interesting. The characters are fun. The gameplay is just Borderlands.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I saw.
it's just Borderlands, which that's like one of the biggest turnoffs for me. But I think I'll still get it because I want to play it, and I think I could still have fun with it, even though it is just Borderlands.
I'm gonna wait a couple of years.
A couple years. See, I
A
don't know.
couple of years. I'm gonna wait till it turns to No Man's Sky.
I'm gonna wait till after Christmas. I'm probably gonna pick it up because I'm curious. I gotta play it. I gotta play it, even though it's like because I can see myself enjoying it. Because okay, so I have a few friends who have gotten it. One of my friends got it on PC, and the other got a digital copy on PS4. Uh, which that is rare. You can't get those anymore because they
Nope.
took it off the PS store.
For good reason.
Oh yeah, for good reason. But my friend who played it on PC, he said when he first booted up the game, the literal first minute he was in the game, your character's like at a sink washing his face off, and he said he could see trees rendering under his feet outside.
That's fucked. That's so fucked. That was the guy on
Literally
PS4, right?
PC. This was PC.
That's got
That was day one PC. He said, like all I'm thinking is like instant immersion broke. Not like you were not listening to dialogue anymore. You're just like, I just saw fucking trees through the floor, you know?
Come
And
on,
then
CD Projekt Red.
I mean, and then like so then Zach, a good friend of the show, Zach Jackson, he got it on PS4 and he said, yeah, it's buggy, but I am still having a lot of fun with it. So I mean, the fact that like you can enjoy the game through the bugs, I mean, I don't know. It kind of depends on how you go into it because I
Depending
feel like
on
he goes into it being like, okay, it's going to be fine. I'm going to have fun with this. While some people I think can go into it and
I would
just
go in expecting a game that's been developed for 7 years.
yeah, which that's a fair expectation. I so I've also said this to a few people and this is like something I agree with. I think hyping a game is good. I think being excited is good, but people were expecting this game to like blow them,
Yeah,
and
like
to like deliver their first
you know.
child. They really people's expectations for this game was like it's gonna change media forever.
Yeah, I
Nothing will
said
be the
this.
same.
I said this a while ago when we were talking about Cyberpunk. I was like some Cyberpunk delayed. I said if this game is not good, it's gonna be like the biggest gaming disappointment ever, and it is.
Yeah, it definitely has been. CD Projekt Red, they're not people praise them, but it's like really at the end of the day, you got to stop praising companies because they're just triple A companies. Like
That CEO of CD Projekt Red just needed the investor money, so he was like, "We're just gonna release it before the
well, yeah,
holidays." I think they
exactly.
could have delayed another year. I think they could have
Yeah,
delayed it
no,
another
for
year.
sure. I think they should have delayed it another year.
I would have been fine with that. I know a lot of people wouldn't have.
They should have delayed it indefinitely. That's what I think. Because
Yeah,
it's not
it's
ready.
not done.
Don't put a release date on it because it needs time.
Like everything's fine. The AI is kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Which they could fix that, and they could fix the multitude of bugs in the game.
That's like if you went to go bake cookies and you put them in for 2 minutes and we're like, these are ready. And then and then the guy's like, these are, and you're like, wait, no, they need to stay in for like a lot more time because we just put them in. And he's like, no, we got to get those suckers out there.
Yeah, so you take them out and you give them to somebody, and they're like, "This is not done." And you take their whole plate and put it back in the oven for a couple minutes.
And you go, we're sorry, we'll give you refunds.
God, there was another game that was fucking like this.
I mean, No Man's Sky.
Anthem,
Anthem never recovered.
dude, because it's not good. It's literally that game. Like, there's a difference between Cyberpunk and Anthem, and that Anthem is literally not even a game. It's not good at all.
Cyberpunk actually, it's. I feel like it is a good game, but they have something good there. There's something really good there.
Yeah,
that
they just need time. They just need more. They just needed another year. Like I hate to like I know I was saying like, oh my god, it's delayed again, but like they could have done for another year.
Mm-hmm.
They needed that time to really like refine it.
Yeah.
I would have expected a couple bugs. Like, of course, for a game of that size, a couple bugs is fine.
I mean, any AAA game launches with bugs, like of that scale,
Yeah, and like I've seen this thing on r/slash gaming that was like The Witcher 3 was also a buggy mess when it came out, but like that was different. That was like a sleeper. Like The Witcher 3, I hear about that now. I didn't hear about that when it came out. Cyberpunk was hyped for a year and a half. I mean, it was hyped for like a couple years and then hyped for it was just
Yeah.
God,
Just
so
like
sad.
the problem, it's yeah, and it's like I mean, games releasing with bugs is like it happens when when you're building things to that like of that scale. Like the fact that games of that scale can even be released and made is insane,
Mhm.
and especially at a time where everyone's remote working. Like no one's gonna like people like I mean I think people are starting to go back to studios and like social distance in their studios, but for a bit there, people were developing from home. Like there are several Smash characters, like Steve. I think Steve was fully developed remotely in Smash Brothers.
And it
That is
shows
crazy.
because he's
That
terrible.
is in. He's
I mean,
not.
he's overpowered.
He's. But like, it's just the fact that like people like things of that scale can be made
Yeah, 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 yeah.
remotely isn't like or even just anytime is insane. The fact we can get this kind of thing. The fact like people's expectations cannot be met but this is like the fact that like a game of that scale is made and then expectations still aren't met just shows us how far we've like the technology has come.
It's like we're super snobby about it.
Yeah, and I
Um,
mean,
like, but on the other hand, the graphics of Cyberpunk aren't okay. They aren't supposed to be like the main focus, but
mm,
on PS4 and Xbox One, is it on Xbox One? I don't know.
yeah, it is.
But they aren't great. They're not good
They're
at all.
really bad on.
And that those are games that held GTA and Red Dead Redemption 2,
Oh my god,
which are both beautiful games.
Red Dead 2 is one of the most like realistic looking games I've ever played. The graphics in that game are insane and it runs like pretty well on PS4. Like I'd say you're probably like locked 30 frames, which on like PS4 and Xbox One, that's not bad
Yeah,
for something that looks that good, you know? So the fact that Cyberpunk like looks the way
they
it does
they
and
go in
doesn't
like
run that
15
well,
frames
yeah, it's
on PS4.
bad. It's
So
really bad.
I've seen this like compared. Like this is a PC exclusive with a bad console port, rather than a console exclusive with a bad PC port.
Yeah.
So we've been kind of getting screwed on AAA titles. But like I don't think anyone's winning with this game.
No. Oh well, I mean, there's one that is getting the better end of the deal, and that's definitely PC.
Yeah,
PCs because PC at least you don't have all the. I mean, there's still some performance issues. Like even on the top of the line hardware, people were still having like frame drops and stuff. But you're definitely not focusing so much on um the like performance issues. It's more so of in-game bugs
yeah,
is what the
yeah.
focus is, which is everyone's problem.
Disappointing, man. Just so.
I'm glad I wasn't that excited for it.
I was so excited, but I knew, like I could feel that this game was not ready, and then
Yeah.
it wasn't, and then
I
it should have
know.
been the game. It should have
It,
been the
sh-
game to end all games.
it should have. It should have been my next. It should have been my wife. I was ready to marry
You were
Cyberpunk.
the chosen one. Man, you
Cyberpunk was.
destroyed at bad games, not enjoying them.
Oh man. Yeah, no, Cyberpunk, it's just not looking good right now for
Yeah,
CD Projekt Red.
I'm pretty much going radio silence on Cyberpunk for a year. The same thing I did for the Star Wars movie,
Oh. Wait, which
which
Star Wars movie?
the last one.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
didn't
know
see
anything
it.
about it, and I just didn't look at any commercials or anything, and then I went to see it a year later, and it was fine.
Yeah,
That's what I'm doing with this game.
yeah, see, I think I've told you my plan with the last Star Wars movie in the new trilogy. Did
Yeah,
I tell you what I'm doing? Yeah, playing the experiencing through the Lego game because
which is a solid idea.
it's the way it should be played. And I think that Lego game comes out. I don't know. Wait, hold on.
Comes
Let me
out
check
soon,
when that.
right?
I don't know, but like I'm very excited for that game. Like I love the Lego Star Wars
You know,
games.
regardless of what we're saying about bad about this game being bad, uh it's still the third top game by player count above PUBG, below Dota and Counter Strike, which
It's
is pretty good.
because there's a loud minority, I feel like, that is complaining about the bugs and the issues and whatnot, which they deserve to be complained about. But then there is a silent majority that is playing the game and really enjoying it, you
Mhm.
know?
Mhm.
And they're not, you know, being so public about it. They're just enjoying it. So I feel like there's probably more people enjoying it than not enjoying it, at least on PC. Um, but yeah, it is really shitty what CD Projekt Red did because they didn't show any console footage before release, and they literally hit it. There were reviews that came out before release where the reviewers literally stated they could not show footage they captured. They had to show footage that CD Projekt Red provided during
Yeah.
reviews, which is terrible. That's the first red flag. The fact that they're not even confident enough to show you their footage, or like they're not confident enough to allow you to show like your own footage, is insane. And it, what was I gonna say?
It's been sketched since any review has come out.
Yeah.
I remember looking at a mega thread on Reddit of like reviews, and like half of them were amazing and then half of them were really, really bad. I was like, oh, these people who are saying it's bad are just haters. And then I read the ones that were bad, and they were like, yeah, this is not ready. And I was like,
Yeah.
there's a couple problems with the AI. Big problems with AI where like the police spawn behind you no matter where you are.
Oh, that's dumb.
And it's really dumb. So like a guy tested it. He went on top of a roof and shot down onto the street, and then police spawned on the roof. And it was like in front of him. Like he saw them spawn. I was like, come on.
Love that.
And then the AI driving. Well, like they should have consulted Rockstar. Like like for real? Like fuck Rockstar for milking GTA. But they have some of the greatest AI driving in police.
Yeah.
I'm not saying. I mean, actually, the police are fine, but like, they're pretty good. They're
Oh my
not
God.
bad.
No, dude, GTA 5 pedestrians and police are, especially like pedestrians on the road, like when they're driving, honestly is like really good.
Really, really. They use GTA for like AI driving,
Yeah, I
like
don't blame
to
it.
teach
It's great.
AI to learn how to drive. Like I mean, like not the in-game AI, but like robo cars.
Yeah, yeah. That's insane. The fact that that's like that can be a learning space for AI.
And it's
That's
really, really
crazy.
good.
I mean Rockstar, knocks out of the park with GTA, but I
I mean,
just wish
fuck
they
them for milking that. For they just added a new map.
online, yeah, GTA Online just got a new map, new island.
Which is wild to
That
me.
game came out in
Like
like
finally,
2013.
it still holds up. I remember when that game launched, I was like, "Oh my god, this looks real."
GTA 5,
It was
uh,
like the best looking game of the time. I was like, "Oh my god, it looks so
September
pretty."
17th, 2013.
Holy shit! 7 years.
Been out for nearly 8 years. Or no,
September
no, it's like
seven
seven.
and a half
But
ish.
yeah, well, because I was thinking like it's still going to be 2021, so I just instantly go 8 because 2013.
Damn. I mean, fucking go off. The player base is still mega.
Oh my God. Well, yeah. I mean, they keep
About
supporting it.
200,000 currently.
And you know what's funny about that is that it came out on 360 or like PS3 360. Then it came to PC, or then it came to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Then it came to PC, and now GTA 5 is coming to PS5 and Xbox Series X. That dude, two
Three
generations of
generations of
consoles.
consoles.
Yeah, three generations of consoles. And it's like, oh my God, just make a new one, man.
Like
Please.
they gotta be making something in the background, right?
Hopefully. I mean, they're working on like they're supporting Red Dead Online and GTA Online still.
Because that's a big moneymaker.
Yeah, I mean they're online games. I feel like they have like a formula, at least for GTA Online. Red Dead Online, I don't think is hitting the same spot GTA is, but the formula they have for GTA Online is really working for them.
Shark
And
cards
shark cards,
make the cool things super expensive.
yeah, which is it's terrible, but
Like
people are
the
buying it.
cars in that game are like hundreds of actual dollars,
Yeah,
which
they're
is
very expensive.
fucked, and people buy them. But the mod. So I said 200,000. I really mean 150,000, and then 100,000 playing a mod called 5M, which is like a racing mod, because GTA has some of the best like kind of racing, like third person racing
Mhm.
out there. And so like a bunch of people play this 5M mod, which adds a bunch of new cars and shit like that. But like where I like Rockstar, which I don't like Rockstar, but where I like Rockstar is that they don't take that mod down. Like they don't
Oh,
take
that's good.
mods down.
Yeah,
Which places like Nintendo do.
yeah, they
Um,
suck.
but yeah, they have like all, like you have to have GTA, of course,
Mhm.
but you buy this mod and all of a sudden it unlocks a bunch of other shit like free roam, not free roam, like the GTA RP, and then the GTA races and shit like that, with like crazy cars, but like they don't get rid of that, which is really nice of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I mean, I think companies who allow mods and shit are like they're the smart ones because I mean, really, when people make that thing, it's out of love for the product you've given people or that you've released and that people have bought. They just want to, you know, they're enjoying it so much that they want to make their own thing off of the thing you made. If anything, that should be like flattering. It's like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
people like it and they want to like do their own thing. But then people will be like, I have this cute Pokemon fan game I made, and I've been working years on it with my small team, and we've been getting lots of support from our community. And then Nintendo goes, that's cute, shut it down. Shut it down.
We'll sue you
Get
for all
rid of
that
it
you're
all.
worth.
They're gonna send Nintendo ninjas over there, and they're gonna burn down their houses.
Yep.
Some Fahrenheit 451 shit. Or no,
The
is that? Yeah, that's for.
Yeah, yeah. One of the games I'm really into right now, Wreckfest, which is like a it was called Next Car Game because it had like crumple physics, like car
I think I've heard of
physics
that.
systems. Yeah, that was like they were crazy for the time, and they still are like the best there. But someone made a full NASCAR mod, like a full like every track, every car and shit like that. Like a career mode in there, and this that just shows like this game has so much potential. Um, but they have so much DLC, and it's like not even worth it. So
Mm. Gotta love DLC. I love that everything has DLC. Oh,
oh,
it's still there. It's just and this thing, this stand and mic are already just biting the dust.
yeah, I got my nightstand. It was like I think it was cheap as fuck, but
I mean, your
it
mic was
was.
more expensive. It was like around 60, right?
Oh yeah, my mic was like $60 ish.
And oh, you got the stand. Did you get the stand with it or separately?
Well, there's a table stand that I used at school, and then the boom stand I bought.
Mm.
Um, but yeah,
Yeah, mine. Yeah, this I got the mic and the stand in the same deal for like 40 some dollars. So like you can't expect the best quality. And at
like probably
first,
like $30.
I mean, at first it was like working really well for me. I was like, oh man, I'm like this is like really nice. It's a decent microphone. But now I feel like it's just getting bad.
Doesn't have an XLR output.
No, wait, yes,
You could just buy a XLR to USB, and that might work better.
it's true. I could do that.
That
I
was my
could
plan,
do.
dude. I've been planning on getting like a nice microphone for so long, and then like now that I have one, it's like okay, I'll just use the USB input rather than some XLR to USB to mixer to fucking
Well, I mean,
PC.
like, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just want to get one. I just want to get. I might get another microphone at some point
Mhm.
because I do want a nice microphone, one that I can just like use to record shit with. Because this one's fine. It's not the best, but At some point.
I was looking at the one most Twitch streamers used. It's like the Sonos. I don't know if it's Sonos, but it's like the SB27, some shit like that. But it's like $500 to $600 for just the mic
Oh,
and like nothing else. It's like it's like the best mic on the market for this type of stuff. But I am not that type of person. I do not make income off of this. So
yeah, it's like, and I also, do I really need a microphone that's that expensive? What am I doing that needs that, you know?
yeah.
So it's like, and this doesn't need
Like
that.
the Samsung Q2U is like the best base level microphone.
Is that what
And
you have?
yeah,
Hmm.
it does
I might
everything I
actually
want.
just get that.
It's great. It's a directional mic, so I can't like do this, but you know,
Yeah, no, I think that's what I need to do because yours sounds really good. Like it's very,
yeah,
very good. So,
I like to flex. In class, the first
mm,
day of class with one of our teachers, I came in, I was like, "Hello," and he immediately was like, "Wow, Michael, with your microphone, look at that." I was like, "Damn right, I paid a lot of money for this."
bitch. I never use mine during class. I don't know. I just didn't want to like talk into a microphone during class. I use my shitty computer mic so I could
Mhm.
just be anywhere and be like, "Fuck it, yeah," you know.
I paid
So,
50. I paid as much for these headphones as I did for the mic,
well,
which are Audio Technica, and they're really good. I like them a lot.
I've had the same Turtle Beach wireless Turtle Beach headset for ages now,
You
but I
know,
just
whatever works for you.
and it works for me. I mean, fuck, man, they're wireless. I can walk anywhere with them on, and they have pretty decent quality. So,
I've had like 4 headsets in my life. I had the Logitech, the red wired one, which is like $20, and that was fine. And then I had the Void Pro, which I have over there, the Void RGB wireless ones, which are like the weird Dorito shaped
yeah,
Corsair ones. And then I got the HS70s, um, which are like very round. I gave those to my mother, um, because she uses them for work.
mm.
But they're like round and they're really shallow like ear cups, which are kind of like these. And then I got these, and then I just bought another pair. I bought HS60s instead of HS70s because the HS70s are like $100 and the HS60s are like $50. So I was
Oh
like,
dang.
fuck that. I'm not gonna buy the HS70s for my sister. So
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I haven't had that many headsets. I feel like I had one for my 360, my Xbox. Um,
oh wait, I have one more.
okay.
Before before I got a mic for my computer, I used my Wii headset.
There was a Wii
There
headset?
was a headset that was like it was like a Bluetooth headset, but I mean it was wired, but it was like that ear cup and then a mic, and it would plug into the back of the Wii through USB, and it was the thinnest wire. And I used to play COD Zombies, and then when I got my PC, I used it to listen because it had a speaker. I'd use it to listen and to speak for like the first
Wow.
half a year. I used a computer.
Wow. That's that's funny.
It was whack.
Oh
It was
man.
whack.
That's
Don't do that,
whack.
kids. Buy
Yeah,
a
don't do that.
go. I went to Find Below and bought a gooseneck microphone. Do that.
That's yeah, that'll probably be better anyway than the Wii. I want to see this Wii microphone actually. I don't
It was crazy. It was whack.
Wii headset. Oh, I see that. Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, that's just like a little earpiece.
yeah. It was just an earpiece.
And you use that to
I used
game.
that. I used that for years, dude. Years.
So you only had audio in one ear
Yeah.
when you'd play games, like
Yep.
even game sound.
Yep.
Wow. When you probably had a headset that had, both ears,
It was
you were probably like, this
revolutionary,
is the
dude.
future.
Revolutionary.
This will change everything forever.
Though it had a really cool mechanic where if you it would swivel. So if you flipped it up, it would mute itself, and that was pretty
Oh,
cool.
that's cool.
And then if you click the ear cup, it would mute. So like that was cool, but like the rest of it
Yeah.
was not cool.
Yeah, that doesn't look. How much are these now?
They were probably now they're like they shouldn't be too much.
You can't wait, available from these sellers. Okay, just can I buy one? I'm just curious. I don't think I'll buy
Amazon.com.
one.
Have you bought one?
I'm on Amazon. See all buying options. Let's see. Yeah, okay, $20. There's one on Amazon.
I think they were about the same, like $15-$20.
Okay. So you can still get them if you want them. Hey, everyone, just know that the Wii Headbanger chat headset is that's what it's called, by the way.
You know what I'm still fucking pissed about?
What?
Where's the Bluetooth in the Switch?
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, that is dumb.
And then
The
like
fact that the Switch doesn't have that.
there's a Bluetooth like adapter, but it's like $50 made by a third party.
Oh, yuck. Yeah, okay, I'm looking now. There is a Bluetooth. There are Bluetooth adapters, which
Like, come on, it couldn't have been too hard. I mean, I get the size of the console, but it couldn't have been too hard to add Bluetooth, right?
it shouldn't have been something. I mean, this console has so many. Like, there's no internet browser,
I think there's
no
now.
Bluetooth. No, I don't
No, there's
think
not.
so.
There's not.
I don't think they added one. Which is like, why? Any console, every console should at least have some type of internet browser.
I mean, I guess this is a child console for children.
It's a baby console for babies. But even the Wii U.
Dude, I took this shit to my orthodontist, and he was like, "Isn't that console for kids?" It's like, "Isn't that for kids?" I was like, I guess so. But like,
It's for anyone.
still blows my mind the size of this thing.
Doom's on that. They got Doom on
They got
there.
Doom. I
Doom
wouldn't play Doom
Eternal?
on here, but
Yeah, no, I played Doom 2016 on my Switch. I beat it on my Switch. I don't know why I got it there, but it was fun. I mean, it wasn't probably the best Doom experience, but I enjoyed it.
yeah, I'm going through the Luigi run of Galaxy right now.
Ooh, I need to start mine. I've been thinking about doing that, but I recently have been trying to beat some games that I've been putting off for a while. Like I just beat Ghost of Tsushima the other day, which was really good.
Nice.
And now I'm continuing Death Stranding, which I haven't played in a very long time.
That was another game. My dad I was talking to my dad about this. Like that was another game that was a Cyberpunk.
You think?
I think so.
I think people just.
I think Americans thought it was that type of game because it was just so boring.
But it's not. See, you gotta appreciate it for what it is.
A walking simulator.
Art.
Game art.
I mean, I think that whole conversation. I think it's that whole conversation when people talk about that. They're either it's like games aren't or they are, and it's like they can be, you know.
Yeah, there was a my one of my older friends in high school did his senior project on our games art, and he was a big Nintendo fan, so he just jerked off Monster Hunter for like 7 pages.
That's Capcom.
Whatever. It's only on Nintendo.
Monster Hunter World's on PC.
I mean, nowadays I bought that.
It was on PS4 first.
Fuck you. All right. But like I've watched a couple video essays on it, and it's like games like Journey and God of War. That's art. But then there are games like I'm trying to think of some stupid ass game.
I mean, art goes into making any game.
What's that PS5 exclusive that came with the PS5?
I was thinking Bug Snacks.
Bug Snacks.
That didn't come with the PS5, but Bug Snacks is art. Bug Snacks is 100% art.
Bunger.
Kind of bug and kind of snack.
Bunger.
Bunger. Man, I actually like. If I can get Bug Snacks for free, I would love that.
Dude, the PS4 exclusive Knack. People hated that game.
Yeah.
I thought it was fine. I never played it, but I watched someone play through the whole thing. It was cute, and I like the mechanics of it.
It just seems kind of like it's like a 3D platformer, but minus the good.
That's mean.
That's what it seems like. So
it was like the mechanics of the main character Knack, being able to grow with the amount of like things he like collected. I really like that mechanic, and I don't think I've seen it in a lot of other games.
Yeah, I mean, he looks cool. It looks pretty, but it fucking who gives a shit? No
And then
one
Knack
cares about
2
Knack.
is revolutionary.
Then no one cares about Knack. No one
I
cares
like
at
Knack
all.
1. All
No
right,
one cares about Knack.
video game donkey makes fun of Knack all the time, but I like
I
Knack 1.
I mean, that's honestly where I first heard Knack, and then I like looked into it, and I was like, yeah, Knack. It just doesn't look memorable at all. It looks
I don't think it was
forgettable.
memorable, but I think the one mechanic of him growing and like the big, that was cool. That was
So
really
you
cool.
don't like Knack. You just like one thing they did.
Yeah, but isn't that the whole game?
And that just tells you how good the game is.
That's like going to Crash Bandicoot and being like, I don't like when he jumps. Like that's the whole game.
That's not the entire. He spins.
He spins. Oh,
There's a spin too.
I
So
need to fucking beat the Knack trilogy, not the Knack,
the Knack
the
trilogy. There's
Crash
two of them.
Bandicoot trilogy. But
Yeah,
I
it's
cannot fucking get through the first game. I heard the
yeah,
first
it's
game's the
hard.
worst. But also, like, I hate those type of games. I don't like those 2D, 3D platformers because I don't know where the fuck I am moving.
Oh,
Like,
I love them.
like Mario Galaxy. Um, Luigi is slippery, but
Mario is slippery in that game. That game's controls are like the least tight
I
controls.
really like the controls of Mario in that game. Luigi's slippery, but fucking Crash and Crash Bandicoot is on ice the whole time. He's on ice and also a fucking 300-pound weight. Like both are, it's like it's like walking through mud, and then when you jump, it's like you're on ice skates. I don't know how to describe it, but I hate the movement in that game.
It's just because he doesn't like when he jumps. I understand what you mean. His jump feels like
He has
it
no
doesn't.
air momentum.
Well, I think it's the flip he does. He does a flip, which kind of throws off the momentum because it doesn't feel quite right when he jumps.
Yeah,
It's I don't know. I kind of get what you're saying, but I don't think the controls are that bad. I think they're fine.
Garbo.
Eh.
No, that they can't be bad because people love that game.
They can't be bad because people enjoy
I
it.
need to play Spyro too.
Yeah, I actually haven't even played Spyro like ever, so I
That
need
was
to
that.
try it.
That was that bundle that I told you about way
Yeah.
back when Humble Bundle did bundles, and lost a bunch of money. They had a Call of Duty World War II, a Spyro, and Bandicoot bundle, for their monthly, and I was like, that's it. That's
Yeah. That's a really good
It
bundle.
was a really really good bundle.
Essentially, you're getting 7 games in one.
Yeah,
Like
World War
purchase.
II was garbage.
Not good.
I played the campaign. The campaign is fine. I actually like the campaign. I am one of those people who plays the Call of Duty campaigns
No, I do
and
too.
likes them
I
a
play
lot,
Call of Duty. Yeah, they're
and the
good.
Battlefield campaigns, and I like them a lot because I just like shooting AI. But like I know the multiplayer is like the big focus, but I usually don't like the multiplayer, especially Blackout. I don't like battle royales at all, and I don't like the Call of Duty 4 battle royale, the first one.
Hmm.
Like my friends played it all the time, so I played it, of course. But like everything was the fights were so small. Like I would be fighting someone from like 700 meters away, and like he would one shot me, and I'd be sitting there with my fucking like sniper rifle, just like trying to shoot him for like 20 minutes. I don't think I got that many kills in the only game I was good at in that genre was PUBG. Like I was good at PUBG. I would get consistently like 5+ kills in PUBG. My highest game was like an 18 game. But and I won that game. That was great.
Damn.
But yeah, like all the other games I've played like that, Blackout. That's about it. Fortnite. Fuck Fortnite.
Fortnite sucks. Fortnite's so bad.
Fortnite.
We all like Fortnite. But I think we're smacking that time soon.
Yeah.
So Michael, have Have you been listening to anything recently on Spotify, Speefy, that you want to talk about? Because I have.
Yeah. There's like 2 songs I've listened to for the past week. One of them is kind of mainstream. It's mainstream, so it's like not my thing. But
Mm.
Snowman by Sia, the chord progression and that like the chorus that she does is really, it just hit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then Drugs by Tay Verdes. It's a TikTok song, but it's really good.
Okay. I have been listening to The Rex released a new EP
I
called
saw
Static,
you
and it's
retweeted it.
really, really good. It's fantastic. And the two songs I've been listening to off of it constantly have been Static and I Hope It's Cold in New York. Those are the two that are bangers. Um, so yeah, Michael, is there an album you want to recommend to the people?
Oh shit. Sia's Christmas album.
Okay, what is that
Because it's,
called?
we're get, it's our Christmas episode. So every day is Christmas by Sia. I think it's gonna be a new like classic. By new classic I mean it's from 2018. So an old classic.
Uh, cool. That sounds nice.
Yeah. So thank you everyone for
I've been
listening.
well, wait, whoa, fucking, I got an album.
You got an album?
I got one. It's
Okay.
called it's called The Baby by Samia.
Ooh.
It's really
Samia.
good. Have you ever heard of her? Ever listened to Samia?
No.
She's very good. And the album's called The Baby, and it's very good. Um, so yeah. Now you can hit us with
Yeah, thanks for
the.
interrupting me. Fucking asshole.
Well, you're the one who was like, all
Thank
right,
you for
guys.
listening, everyone, to our special Christmas episode.
That wasn't very festive at all.
No,
I
like
hope
this.
you all get copies of
100
Cyberpunk.
Gex released a new song. Sympathy for the Grinch. My friend likes it. I think it's fine.
I will have to listen.
But yeah, thank you for listening to our special episode of Working on the Title, our Christmas episode. That was not Christmas at all.
Yep.
Don't buy Cyberpunk yet.
I hope you all get copies of Cyberpunk for Christmas.
I don't. We love you. Happy
Bye
Christmas.
bye.
Goodbye.